LeBron James is not top 5. Now, some of you gonna hear that and say, what you mean LeBron not top 5? Well, he's not, and here's the reason. The man has played in the NBA for how many years? 20 years? He's been in the league for 20 years, right? And he has 4 rings. Now, y'all gonna say, oh, what you mean 4 rings? That's a lot. 4 rings is a lot. But if you've been playing for 20 years, and here's the thing. See, I wouldn't hold it against LeBron if he'd been playing for 20 years and he didn't have help for most of his career. But that's not true at all. Because from 2010 up until 2024, LeBron James has played with nothing but superstars and all-stars. That first run with Cleveland, the second run with Cleveland, when he had Kyrie and Kevin Love, the first time they went up against Golden State, Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. He still managed, to take Golden State the distance. Okay, I give him that. His teammates got hurt. But then the second time he played him, he beat him. Now, normally, I usually hold the Draymond Green situation against him. But honestly, I ain't going to hold it against him. Because you take Draymond Green away, just like you could take Kyrie and Kevin Love away. But here's the thing. Draymond Green still played in Game 7. So it's not like he was gone the whole rest of the series. He still played. So I'm not holding that against him. Yeah, the outcome might have been different, but he still played to end the series. So I ain't holding it against him, people. So you win the second time you meet up with him. The third time and the fourth time, they got Kevin Durant. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, well, what did you expect them to do? They was going up against a super team. In reality, that Golden State team is and was not a super team, people. Let's be honest here. Okay, Steph Curry, right. Superstar. Klay Thompson, and this is not recency bias, but Klay Thompson was not a superstar. Draymond Green was not a superstar. They were highly elevated in the eyes of the media and the world because of Steph Curry. They were good role players. Kevin Durant, superstar. So now we look at Cleveland. LeBron James, superstar. Kyrie Irving, superstar. Kevin Love wasn't a superstar, but he was a star. Remember, Kevin Love was averaging 20 and 20 some games with Minnesota before he went to Cleveland and became a spot-up shooter. But, you could call Kevin Love a star, not a superstar. And then they had excellent role players. But here's the thing we not going to do, right? We not going to sit here and say that Cleveland team was outmanned. We not going to sit here and say that Cleveland team was outmanned and outgunned. We not going to sit here and say they was outmanned and outgunned by that Golden State team, because they wasn't. They wasn't. I mean, listen, it's just as simple as that, people. They was not outmanned and they was not outgunned at all. They literally had a decent roster. They had a decent roster. Okay, let's walk through the roster, right? LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Those are the key pieces. Key players. Then you had Kyle Korver, Richard Jefferson, Amon Shumpert, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. They had excellent role players, people. It wasn't like they had bums at all. Then if you look at Golden State roster and those two matchups, particularly the first one with Kevin Durant, look at the people they had on their bench. Zaza Pachulia, a washed David West, Patrick McGraw, James McAdoo, Kevin Looney, Sean Livingston, Ian Clark, Matt Barnes, Andre Iguodala was still cool, but they bench wasn't anything special. So listen. I don't give LeBron and Cleveland a pass for losing to Golden State back-to-back years once they got Kevin Durant, because they had enough talent to beat them. I don't give that pass like, oh well, he was going up against, look who he was going up against. No, because he still had a super team himself. The problem was the defense. LeBron wasn't playing. LeBron could have easily, I won't say easily, but had LeBron played hard-nosed defense, he could have took Kevin Durant out of that series, because Kevin Durant doesn't like physical defense. But LeBron was so worried about getting cooked, he didn't want to play no real legit defense versus him. But anyway, so fast forward past to Cleveland, his second term in Cleveland, his first term in Miami. He was there for 4 years. How many rings did he win? He won 2 rings with Miami. Now, when he joined Miami, remember, they were in their prime. LeBron, Chris Bosh, D-Wade, all 3 were in their prime. And that first year, they went up against Dallas. Now, here's the thing I will say. That Dallas team ran a gauntlet in the West. Nobody was expecting them to beat Miami. But if you look at the teams in the West they played, it was a straight gauntlet. Literally. Okay, let's run down the teams that Dallas beat. First of all, they played Portland in the first round. They played Portland in the first round. They won 4-2. In the second round, they played the Lakers, Kobe's Lakers, and they swept them 4-0. They swept them. Then they played OKC. That's Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. That's that team. James Harden, all of them. Ibaka, they beat them 4-1. And then they got to the finals and beat Miami 4-2. They ran a gauntlet. Like they didn't just. It wasn't like they were just beating scrubs. They beat real legit teams on their way en route to the finals. But the crazy thing is, nobody's seen them beating Miami. I mean, think about it. Nobody's seen them beating Miami, people. Nobody. And the crazy thing is, it's not that Miami lost to them, it's how they lost. They had J.J. Barea and Jason Kidd guarding LeBron James in the clutch, people. They were literally guarding LeBron James in the clutch and locking him up. J.J. Barea. J.J. Barea guard LeBron in the clutch. The images, oh man. The images of him, like LeBron literally trying to post up J.J. Barea is insane, man. And the fact that he wasn't successful posting him up is crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, the fact that he wasn't successful posting him up is crazy. And J.J. Barea is not even over 6'1". He's not even over 6'1". Like, literally. And this was the first run of Miami. This is Miami's first run. This is Miami's first run as a super team, a quote unquote super team, right? So now, second time around, they beat OKC. And look, you know what's crazy? I was such a KD I guess you say fan. I was such a KD fan. I don't really like using the word fan because I mean, it ain't like I ain't a fanatic, but like KD was my guy, and I'm like, ain't no way they gonna lose to Miami. Ain't no way they gonna lose to Miami. You know, in this first, it's no way they gonna lose to Miami in the finals. They team too deep. Miami is super team, yeah, but listen, OKC deep too. Man, KD got exposed, and I think I lost like $75 to my brother. Like LeBron, Wade, Kevin, Chris Bosh. I mean, they was on another level in that series. They was on another level, people, and it was nothing. It was nothing OKC could do. James Harden choked. KD was rattled. It was, it was just one of them series that was like, yep, LeBron the truth. It's nothing they could do. Like it was just one of those. It was one of those unstoppable. It was one of them unstoppable runs. So Miami wins the second. They wins the second ring. Now, getting to the third time in the finals with Miami, they go up against the Spurs, and they beat them fair and square. They beat them. But the thing is, the Spurs almost had them. It was one of those dang. It was one of them dang. Miami could have lost that, but they won. They won fair and square. They beat San Antonio. And a lot of people, nobody liked San Antonio, so nobody was rooting for San Antonio. Everybody wanted Miami to win. But everybody seen how close it was. And the crazy thing is, Tim Duncan said it. He like, we gonna win next year. And sure enough, they come back next year, following year, and beat them. Following year, San Antonio come back and beat Miami. And that was the end of LeBron's reign with Miami Heat, with the Miami Heat. And then he went to Cleveland. I already explained Cleveland. Then he goes to the Lakers. And this is the biggest disaster. This right here, LeBron with the Lakers, is the biggest disaster in his career. He's been with the Lakers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has played 6 seasons with the Lakers and has 1 ring while playing alongside Anthony Davis. 6 years with the Lakers, 1 ring while playing alongside Anthony Davis, and shuffling in and out of, just shuffling talent like crazy, in and out. That's all he has done since he's been with the Lakers, is shuffle talent in and out. Like, come on, man, that's crazy to me. Like, how can you just keep shuffling talent in and out and you keep losing? Shuffling talent in and out and keep losing. What sense does that make? Like, how could you've been there for 6 years? Every year you hear about every year with the Lakers, you hear about somebody not being good or somebody else getting the butt of the blame. You rarely hear about LeBron getting the blame for his team losses. Do y'all know that when they lost to Denver and Denver went on to win the championship, do you know that the Lakers got swept that year? They literally got swept, people. And that was brushed under the rug as fast as it happened. LeBron James and Anthony Davis got swept. And they got brushed under the rug like nothing happened. So listen. The point of this video, I said LeBron is not top 5 to me. The people I have ahead of him that gave you no days off, no breaks. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. They gave you they all every time out there. You don't see the thing is, you can't say the same thing about LeBron, about Jordan, Magic, Bird, Duncan, and Kobe, you can't say the same thing about them that you could say about LeBron. They don't have those playoff chokes where they getting guarded by a 5'11" guy and losing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't you can't make this stuff up. People like getting swept when you playing next to a superstar. Like, these are the things that LeBron has experienced. Getting swept in the Western Conference Finals. When you in your prime playing next to a superstar in their prime. These are the kind of things. These are the kind of things that just didn't happen to a Kobe, to a Duncan, to a Jordan, to a Bird, to a Magic. You know what I mean? Like, these are the things that you just can't. You just can't, people. Like, you can't make it up. And LeBron, he's been in the league 20 years, 4 rings, 20 years, multiple superstars, Wade, Chris Bosh. Why I say stars and Chris Bosh and Kevin Love, superstars, and Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and D Wade. Like, you can't make this up, man. You can't. And the thing is, like, yeah, he got all the accolades, but all the accolades, and it's not conducive to winning. He got all the accolades, but it doesn't. The winning doesn't match up with the accolades, and that's the part that keeps LeBron out of the greatest category. That's the part that keeps him out of the greatest category, because you got the accolades, but you don't have the wins to back it up. He doesn't have the wins, people. So look, think about this, right? Larry Bird, 3-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 3-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 12-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, 9-time All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second Team, 3-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team, NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All-Rookie Team, 3-time NBA Three-Point Contest Champion, 2-time 50, 40, 90 Club, Athlete of the Year. I mean, College Player of the Year. The guy averaged 21 points. The guy averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists for his career. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists for his career, people. That's Larry Bird. That's Larry Bird we talking about. Let's go to Magic Johnson, right? Magic Johnson. Accolades. 5-time NBA champion, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, 3-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 12-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 9-time All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second Team, NBA All-Rookie Team, 4-time NBA Assist Leader, 2-time NBA Steals Leader. Like, come on. NCAA College National Champion, NCAA Final Four, Most Outstanding Player. Like, the guy averaged 19 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, and 11 assists per game for his career. This is stuff of legends, people. But he backed it up. He backed it up. Now let's go to Tim Duncan. 5-time NBA champion, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 15-time NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game co-MVP, 10-time NBA All-Star, 10-time All-NBA First Team, 3-time All-NBA Second Team, 2-time All-NBA Third Team, 8-time NBA All-Defensive First Team. That's 8 times, people. He been All-NBA, NBA All-Defensive First Team. 7-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team. NBA Rookie of the Year. NBA All-Rookie First Team. National College Player of the Year in college. Like, come on, man. Tim Duncan. Average 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game, people. For a career. Let's go to Kobe Bryant. Let's go to Kobe Bryant. 5-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, NBA Most Valuable Player, 18-time NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 11-time All-NBA First Team, 2-time All-NBA Second Team, 2-time All-NBA Third Team, 9-time NBA All-Defensive First Team, 3-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team, 2-time NBA Scoring Champion, NBA Slam Dunk Contest Champion, NBA All-Rookie Second Team, Naismith, Gatorade National Player of the Year. 25 points per game. 5 rebounds per game. 4 assists per game. As a career athlete.
James scores with 2.2 to go.
Let's go to MJ. Great.
The Cavaliers lead 109-107.
6-time NBA champion. 6-time NBA Finals MVP.
For LeBron James,
5-time
48 points.
NBA
We'll
Most
say it
Valuable
again.
Player.
The last 25 for the Cavaliers, 29 of the last 30.
Let me say that again.
One of the great
6-time NBA
performances
champion.
of all time
6-time NBA Finals
in playoff
MVP.
history.
5-time NBA Most Valuable Player. 14-time NBA All-Star. 3-time NBA All-Star Game MVP. 10-time All-NBA First Team. All-NBA Second Team. NBA Defensive Player of the Year. 9-time NBA All-Defensive First Team. NBA Rookie of the Year. NBA Rookie All-Rookie First Team. 10-time NBA Scoring Champion. 3-time NBA Steals Leader. 2 times NBA Slam Dunk Champion. 3 times Athlete of the Year. Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. NCAA Champion. National College Player of the Year. 2-time Sport and News National Player of the Year. All-American. Like, come on, man. This is Jordan we talking about. Career average, 30 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. These guys, even though I'm highlighting their accolades, like, no doubt I'm highlighting their accolades, but they gave it they all every year. Every year they gave it they all. And I'm not saying LeBron don't give his all. Please don't mistake me for saying that, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying he don't give his all. That's not what I'm saying. Don't mistake me for that. But what I am saying is the fact that he played with so many superstars in his career, and he's been in the league for 20 years and only has 4 rings, that automatically excludes you as the greatest.